I believe that it is working in our favor. The extra rest is nice. Getting goalkeeper on some timeout. I mean, hypothetically speaking, can be a good thing. But I believe we have not had enough time for D-Russ and AD with a truly healthy goalkeeper LeBron who is not limited out there on the court. It can only be a good thing that we get two more games of D-Russ and AD and goalkeeper LeBron to prepare as much as can be to develop a little bit of chemistry before the end of the season. That can only be a good thing. We know they didn't play too much. We know that they did well when they're out on the court, but it can only help to get more game time together. It doesn't matter if you have to win both playing games or if you lose as number 7 and win against the winner of 9 and 10. That extra game time is going to help GOAT King, LeBron James, and company, especially the big three of GOAT King, D-Russ, and AD. And playing in the play-in is going to get people doubting these cats' health the entire postseason. Oh, one game away from injury. One game away from injury. I mean, that's 3 out of 4 days with rest. Monday, then play Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there is a little bit of a, when they don't play in a week, though, you it hasn't been a while. You know, you don't want to be on a cold streak or whatever. Haven't played in a while. It'll be kind of cold a little bit. You're still in the rhythm playing every couple few games. So I think this, when the Nuggets are sitting back, they haven't been in the basketball court for a week, playing very bad. I think the Lakers are waiting for just the right matchup. I think they're looking for the most advantageous matchup out there. I believe the we all know what the Nuggets are. They lose the Phoenix Suns twice. They lost to the freaking Rockets for crying out loud by a bigger margin. By a bigger margin than the goalkeeper Bond Electro when they did have the loss over there. But then again, it don't matter. You got absolutely destroyed by the Rockets in the fourth quarter. That team is a joke, and they choked again. It don't matter if Jokic ain't there. This team ain't there from a depth standpoint. Go, okay, the Bondis has been winning games without AD and D-Russ and goalkeeper Bond. That's what the goalkeeper Bond LA Show been doing all season long. And against KCP, this dude hasn't had much time. Devon Reed. But anyway, he played what they done with Nuggets. We get KCP again. Goalkeeper Bond goes up against familiar territory. Jokic is the fake MVP. Anthony Davis is better than Jokic. Anthony Davis is the best big man in the game outside of Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think Anthony Davis can show exactly who he is. Put the respect to that brother's name. He's been battling all season long. He's fielded, accorded career highs all across the board. He's shooting well over 55%. Anthony Davis has nothing been short of a beast. Anthony Davis is a true champion at heart. Anthony Davis has had bad luck, but Anthony Davis has always been needed on the court for this team. Anthony Davis got hurt. It was all over against the Phoenix Suns. I ain't got no doubt. It is going to be clockwork. It's going to be easy for Anthony Davis. If he beats Jokic, Ayton is so much easier in comparison. This dude is going to get destroyed inside by Anthony Davis. We're going to get offensive rebounds like they ain't no tomorrow against the loser Phoenix Suns. They're going to dominate these boards. If Anthony Davis goes through bumps and bruises against the Joker, against a badass Serbian from Eastern Europe, this DeAndre Ayton guy is such a cupcake. He is so soft. It is going to be that easy for Anthony Davis. They, no doubt, these guys are beating the loser Phoenix Suns and they there in the second round of the playoff. We don't need the game tomorrow. I don't know. First of all, I don't know who's playing that game. Who's playing for the loser Phoenix Suns today? These guys play a full game. When are these guys going to rest starters? They're going to try to rest Cats against goalkeeper Vaughn on Friday. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what the starting lineup is tomorrow. But anyway, if the Lakers beat the Phoenix Suns the last two times, then you can't kind of stick with the underdog narrative. So, the loser Phoenix Suns have to win because they have to be the clear cut favorite. But then we all know when Goat King and Anthony Davis weren't playing that game, the Lakers showed how deeper of a bench they have than the loser Phoenix Suns. Some cats out there can't get court time because there is too much room in this very deep rotation. Many, many, many scenarios, many combinations that Coach Darvin Ham can put out there. And that is a credit to the organization at the trade deadline to flip the script. So that's what we get. These guys are fresh as can be. They're not. It hadn't been a week since they picked up a basketball in real action. We get the right matchup we want. The Denver Nuggets. That's who we want. Denver Nuggets are being really bad. I think Goalkeeper gets what he wants to get. I think the Denver Nuggets are a better matchup than the Sacramento Kings. I get it. The Kings are young, but Goalkeeper, there's always teams that play each other multiple times and they can never beat that team. Suns and the Spurs, the Wizards and the Cavaliers, for example. Maybe the Bulls against the Bucks. I just think that has to be one of these kind of matchups, or that the one team that never wins against the other team. For the Nuggets, that one team is the LA Lakers. Right? The reason why they have 42 all lined up for the Lakers has to do with the Space Jam movie and Bill Russell, but then 46 has everything to do with Phoenix equaling 46 and Chicago equaling 46 and Goat King LeBron being 4-6 in the finals, and the fact that you either have hope in the Christ and the Messiah or not. There's some Jesuit rituals there. Was Jerry Buss a Jesuit? I don't know. Jerry Buss was a man of Christ. I know Darvin Ham is a man of Christ. I know Kobe Bryant went to Catholic Mass every Sunday at 7 o'clock. I do know King LeBron did go to St. Mary's Jesuit Preparatory School in high school. 46 books in the Old Testament. The Christ is coming back. King LeBron is coming back. Lose 2 straight games, but on the third game, King LeBron and company get back in the win column. After losing to the Clippers and the Phoenix Sun. 8-1. King LeBron makes King LeBron is gonna go all Mammoth style for this championship. He beat all their best out there. The Denver Nuggets. He beat their Phoenix Sun. He beat their Warriors. Mammoth style magic. Ultimate underdog. And he beat the Celtics at the finish line. Beast after beast after beast after beast team. Gold King LeBron. He does it again. He does it again. We, the ultimate underdogs. The rest of them ain't got no nothing. I got King LeBron James. The Suns are going down in 6 games. Going down in 6. Devin Booker is 6-6 in the playoffs against the Lakers. King LeBron is 6-6 against the Suns in the playoffs. Lakers lose 2-4. Suns lose 2-4. Easy. I got the Suns in 6. I got the LA Lakers in 6 games over the loser Phoenix Suns. They ain't no game 7 till they face real champions. The Warriors and the Celtics. Okay, Chris Paul is going to find a way to choke and get injured. I can smell it a mile away. I wonder how many minutes Chris Paul played tonight anyway. So I like the matchup. I will just have to go with a loss against the Pelicans and a victory over the Mavericks. Who knows what they have all planned for the play-in. What they do have planned is the matchups in the first round. With that being said, do they want the Warriors against the Grizzlies in the first round? I'd say they want these teams going up in the second round. If this helps. Goalkeeping LeBron against Chris Paul in the playoffs? That's gotta happen at some point. Goalkeeping LeBron has to go against a loser Phoenix in the second round, and Chris Paul's round one pick for his 14th repeat. He's going down. He's going down right here. Chris Paul's born May the 6th. He's going to choke for goalkeeping LeBron James. Chris Paul, I guarantee, is going to choke, especially around the coronation of King Charles. That's when goalkeeping LeBron defeats the loser Phoenix Suns. The center guy, goalkeeping LeBron James, rises to the occasion. He's resurrected. He's born again. He has risen from the ashes of the Phoenix. He is about to be thrown Stephen Curry. That's what goalkeeping LeBron about to do right here. He all the way through to the last game. The last game of the play, goalkeeping LeBron James on the 6th day of the week. Friday. The drama between the Mavericks and the Lakers, it's coming to they play. It ain't a playoff series. They won. It's the play-in. It's the play-in right there. Goalkeeping LeBron James beat Kyrie Irving. They 43rd win against Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is 43. He get their job done against Kyrie Irving. I've got 1-1 record for the Mavs and the Lakers in the play-in. 1-1 for each team. Lakers lose, they win. Mavericks win, they lose. I like 1-1. I like 11. 11 and Bill Russell right here. King LeBron James will get it done. On Gematria Day, April the 14th, King LeBron, I will be expected. We'll be making it to the playoffs and begin the greatest chapter ever in the Kabbalic code of decoding sports. I guarantee it. King LeBron James, he be ready for this. He be ready for this. I ain't no better. King LeBron show. The greatest show ever in the history of the world. Yeah, ain't no better. His name is King LeBron. He is the GOAT. 206 playoff wins coming up for King LeBron James. This dude cannot be stopped. This dude is the greatest player ever. No player comes close to King LeBron James. He is the greatest player ever. No player comes close. If King LeBron had these teams of the Chicago Bulls, King LeBron would be the GOAT a long time ago. Be the GOAT a long time ago. If Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love not hurt, be the GOAT a long time ago. If this team of so-called champions not crying for a top 3 talent, please join us, King LeBron bullying us and hurt our feelings. We know he's the GOAT. It's gonna be easy, just like that. It don't matter about illumination or nothing or anything like of that sort. The only thing that matters is the end result. We are the nation right here. King LeBron Nation. Loser, King LeBron hater. Where are they gonna be at right there? Command you, burning in hell in the summer heat. You gotta appreciate the GOAT when you're witnessing GOAT moments right here. GOAT LeBron, the greatest athlete ever, they say. He's gonna write the greatest underdog chapter ever. And what I like to see is the lowest seeds that Magic was when he won his rings. What was the lowest seed Magic was when he won his ring? What was the lowest seed the Lakers were when the lowest seed for a championship Lakers team? King LeBron is about to be the greatest Laker ever. The greatest chapter in the history of the Lakers is from 2-10 to NBA champions. From all the way to the final playing game, 2 NBA champions. This is the greatest winning season for a number 6 ever, representing the ultimate winner, Bill Russell. GOAT King LeBron James has produced the greatest season for a basketball player in the history of the world at 38 years of age. GOAT King LeBron James, the GOAT, the one and only GOAT of the game, the greatest player ever to pick up and shoot and pass and steal and block a basketball. If this dude was number 4 in Game 7, all the way to the Eastern Conference, he already ready for this kind of championship run in the grind that it takes. Because he been there and they done that. The only thing in the way was a super team with a bus rider. GOAT King LeBron drives this bus. He is a bus driver. Stephen Curry is a bus driver. This dude only rides a bus. GOAT King LeBron is the driver. He drives and facilitates the rest of the entity. You always take the driver over the rider. The rider have a lot to learn. GOAT King LeBron James, the greatest bus driver ever. From number 8 to NBA champion. International viewers. Who do we have? We have Sudan, I think, and Wendy and Gabriel. We got Germany and Wendy and Gabriel. We got our international viewers for the GOAT King LeBron election. Wendy and Gabriel gonna step it up. Africa, we represent. We represent Sudan, Wendy and Gabriel. Let's go. The brothers in Africa. We go. We get that team. Let me go to the bar. He didn't know about, I lost Michael excuses. Well, GOAT King LeBron James has a point about the schedule. This was a very conflicting schedule that hurt the Lakers against who do they play? That's right. They play the Flippers. Flipper. Hey, nothing. Scripted to the court. 5 wins in their first 6 games together for the big 3. D-Russ-LeBron, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. 5 wins in first 6 games. That's how we approach that shit. 5 and 6 in the NBA Finals. Bill Russell's drafted 56. The Hawks played the Celtics because he was drafted by the St. Louis Hawks. Bill Russell. This is how this year is synced up with Bill Russell. Bill Russell and Curry. They no doubt GOAT King LeBron he has a point because they need to shorten the All-Star break. If you shorten the All-Star break, there is no third game in the span of 4 days. And guess what? Already a disadvantage. Lakers need to take that game too against the loser Phoenix Suns because it's their third game in the past 4 days. Because what is it? It's Monday against it's the Jazz on Tuesday, the Clippers on Wednesday, and the loser Phoenix Suns about it. It's just not fair. It's not fair. It's short-handed rats against the loser Phoenix Suns. That's why Lakers need to take care of the Denver Nuggets and beat them in 5 games. Now, give me 2-2. Lakers beat them. They beat them in 6 games. 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. That is how we approach this. We get the Denver Nuggets. We are the greatest team ever in the planet. No club comes any close. I am ready for the drama. Adam Silver is not going to let the Lakers win the game against the loser Phoenix Suns. He wants the loser Phoenix Suns all hyped up because that is how This is how the star of David works against the Goyim. The Goyim must think, oh, the Phoenix Suns are there. Recency bias, recent result, recency bias. This is how they fry the Goyim. The Phoenix Suns are going to win their 46th game against 4-6 in the finals. LeBron-AD. They win their 31st game in the conference against the GOAT. The GOAT is 31. Kevin Wayne Durant is too much for Los Angeles Clippers. But the Clippers keep on winning. Clippers keep on winning to try to stay above the Warriors. And the Warriors and Mike Brown coached the Warriors. This is what Adam Silver wants. He wants the Warriors against the Kings. He wants the Kings. He wants the Kings. Mike Brown, Adam Silver wants the Kings for the Warriors. It all begins against the Kings and moves, and it all ends against the Kings. That's what's going to happen for the Golden State Warriors. Bill Russell's born at Louisiana. I think another trip to Louisiana is on. The championship run happens right after Louisiana. So we're the higher seed. That's number 7 and 9 and 10. So we heading back to LA for Friday fun night against the Mavericks. Oh yeah, Mavericks gonna beat the Bulls. Yep, they're gonna beat the Bulls. Yep. The Thunder lose against the Grizzlies and the Mavericks beat the Spurs. Yep. It is on. Goalkeeper LeBron destroys Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. Dallas is 49. Celtics are 4-9 in the finals against the Lakers. A buzzer beater in the overtime game and a robbed ridge call and a huge giant comeback and a demolition on Christmas. Yep, it is Mavericks Lakers next Friday. It is going to be a second playing game. It's about mind control. It's about what avenue does Adam Silver want to have the Warriors against the Grizzlies. So for that to happen, the Lakers must lose the first playing game at number 7. Goalkeeper LeBron is the GOAT. There ain't no doubt about that. Finished 1-1 in the play-in. Then we go represent Bill Russell, 11th repeat. This is the greatest team ever. This is the greatest show ever. Only one fuck-ass team we ain't going to beat in the West all year. It's the fucking Clippers. Bus riding bum gets an easy cupcake. This team ain't got no Paul George there. It's a joke. This team is not ready to play playoff basketball. Lakers beat a tough team. They're on to the loser Phoenix Suns. This is how I envision this happening. With 2 games left, with 1 game left after tomorrow, when the Lakers lose to the loser Phoenix Suns in the bus riding bum Kevin Wayne Durant. And they will rest on Sunday. They have all week to rest. Adam Silver's going to tell these guys to play. I think we should sit out goalkeeper LeBron and company against the loser Phoenix Suns. I don't know. I think goalkeeper LeBron wants to be out there. He's the goalie. He wants to be in action. This guy ain't thinking about no injury. Finished right at 500 in the conference. Finished right at 500, including the play, and we get over 500 when we whip their ass in the rest of their conference. That's just how we do it. Shock the world. Bamboozle the world. Goalkeeper LeBron is Matty Bardes. It's about black magic. It's about mind control of the masses. Mind control of the masses. These last few games ain't me no nothing. First playing game ain't me no nothing. Ain't me no nothing. Because they script and they rematch against the Mavericks. They getting them guys ready for that. Goalkeeper LeBron James, game-winning 3-pointer over Stephen Curry's face in that playing game a couple years back. And goalkeeper LeBron James is ready to make a game-winning shot over Kyrie Irving's face. Go Keep LeBron James. How about that? The 19th repeat, the 19th loss against the Suns. The losers are going down in the postseason. The losers are going down in the postseason. You know what? The pride! Your mouth! Give the loser beating Suns this loser ass game. They be happy. They ain't remember when they last beat the Lakers. That was too early in the season. Look at running back. All they want. We need to talk it on the court. We need to talk it on the court. You ain't nothing. The only thing that matters is on the court. Right or not, yeah, Bill. You ain't won no ring yet. And go keep the ball. And Anthony Davis won the ring. What? You won, you bum. You ain't won nothing. His name is Goki the ball. He loses, he shot. Yeah, again. But he rises again. He gets they win on they third game since they last win. Go keep the ball. Get they victory. Are you excited for this? The shipment is coming in. 30 bottles are coming in. And 30 bottles, you jack up. What you doing? You're outside my place. No, you knock on the door hard enough, bitch. What you doing, FedEx? You were fucking here when I was here. What you doing, man? What you doing, FedEx? You should have knocked on the door louder. Knock on the door louder. Get that shipment in there. Do your job. Just like this team gonna do their job. I didn't give a damn about the number 16. Yeah, he's the boy, they magic one. They ain't gonna win no nothing again till they magic one. Because the Jazz are resting for the draft position. We need a magic one against the Dallas Maverick. Get on that horse. Keep on chasing Michael Jordan. The chase is on. Get on that horseback. That chase is on for Michael Jordan. Get on that horse. That's what the horse is all about. The chase is on. Here's the horse right here. Get on horseback. Keep on chasing. Keep on chasing. The chase is on. That's a symbolism of the Dallas Mavericks. The chase is on. Get on that horseback. Go keep the ball tight. Get the number thing. Keep the chase going. Get going right here. Be ready for the Mavericks next Friday. Be ready for that next Friday. Are you excited? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to do and die? These guys gonna do and die for Goat to the ball. Look at the goat noises in the locker room. These guys are gonna die for Goat to the ball James. The way they made every guy in there made the goat noise for Goat to the ball James. They're ready to die and suffer for Goat to the ball James. Are they ready to die for Goat to the ball James? Michael Jordan will hit 60. He hit 62 or 63. He may die in the next 5 years. I think I can agree with that. I can. The purpose has fulfilled its mission when Goki LeBron takes the place as the true GOAT of the game of basketball. I'm ready for this. Nothing. Michael Jordan, still Michael Jordan. Oh, it didn't take me 15 years. It didn't take me 20, 21 years. Michael Jordan, me, all that, all that. But then the new generation, the 30, 40-year-old who ain't never seen Michael Jordan play, they be like, oh, Keenabon, they on. And they 50 and 60 and 70 years. The Michael Jordan crowd, right? That crowd is getting much, much older. Gen X and Gen Z are going to be the dominant voting blocks of the country, especially for 2024. So that Michael Jordan crowd, they dying out. They're getting smaller. It's while Michael Jordan is losing the GOAT debate because of demographics through the course of time. And certainly the amount of time from Michael Jordan when he played his last game. But the facts speak for himself. GOAT Keenabon plays every position. GOAT Keenabon with his team needs. They don't win 55 and make it to the conference finals. This is how he is to go from a logical standpoint. GOAT Keenabon turns. Michael is not in the top 25 assist list. And he could not shoot a three-pointer. GOAT Keenabon was not the best three-point shooter, but he has really killed it from the three-point line He 3-pointed the ass of Stephen Curry in the play game. That is a GOAT moment right there. Yeah, go through the Phoenix Suns. The teams can win every game before they face off against the Lakers. It'll be the greatest playoff upset ever. They gonna lose a game against the Clippers? I think the Lakers gonna shock the world against the loser Phoenix Suns. They'll win every game. Their first loss could be against the GOAT. This is how you know he is the king. The Christ, the Son of God. He defeats the loser Phoenix Suns, who sweep the Clippers are just banged up. Lakers obviously did not try. They still worn out just 20 hours before. That's how that game is fake news. Now, I think tomorrow is fake news. Well, you know me. Hey, we're up the chance we whip the ass and they lose the Phoenix Suns. But it's going to be all rigged for the Phoenix Suns to win tomorrow. Just like how if the loser Phoenix Suns win the rest of the home games of the year, Phoenix Suns finished with 32 home wins of the season. That's going to be a big clue against GOAT LeBron. GOAT LeBron is Christ. This guy is certainly hated like Jesus Christ, so GOAT LeBron might as well be Jesus. He is the king. He is the chosen one. He is a far better person than many athletes at his level in the world. He is the king. He is the chosen one of basketball. Put on the planet to be the greatest artist of the game of basketball the world has ever seen. And he has acted like a model citizen. A faithful man. He ain't break the law. He ain't get in trouble with the mob. There's no scandal with GOAT LeBron, but every single ball, camera, social media, all that, the electric eye is on GOAT LeBron, and the electric eye was not on the eye of Mike. GOAT LeBron really is the greatest. Anyone who has watched the games from both eras knows GOAT LeBron is the complete package. Some of these Michael Jordan fans say, oh, the game sucks, all that. These players are more athletic. Players are more athletic. The era is more athletic. GOAT LeBron is Christ. Every single person out there wants to fucking fry him, wants to fucking throw rocks at him like GOAT LeBron is lying on the crucifix and they throwing rocks and stones at him. That's what they're doing. Everyone worships Mike like he's God. It's false idol, Luciferian, Moloch worship. GOAT LeBron is not Moloch. They don't worship Moloch. Michael is Moloch. GOAT LeBron is the Christ. To make believers out of non-believers, his name is GOAT LeBron James. 99.99999% of the world thinks GOAT LeBron is finished. The Christ comes again. The Christ has won the World Cup after he lost to FIFA's 55-66, 100-ranked team, Saudi Arabia. GOAT LeBron, after losing their first playing game, is going to win the championship. After going 2-10, GOAT LeBron is about to become the GOAT. All hail the king. That is what Kobe died for. He died for the king. He died for the king. His time is up because the king is ready to take his place. King LeBron James. He's the greatest player ever in the history of the world. LeBron James is the greatest player in the world. Me to lose this game tomorrow. Me to lose that game. It's going to be too easy for me if we win this game. It's going to be too easy for me if we win this game.
We win the game. It's gonna be too easy. Y'all ain't done that. You've already been defeated before it even began. You're already scared of the Lakers. Don't get about it. Got to be ready for this. Say third game, they last 4 days. Third game in the last 4 days. Third game in the last 4 days. The Bulls, they had a chance that game. The Thunder ain't got no chance, but it was their third game in the last 4 days. NBA needs to fix this scheduling issue. They need to shorten the All-Star break. They need to get rid of the third games in 4 days. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. Get rid of 2 days rest. Just play every other day. You get rid of your third game in 4 days. You get rid of your third game in 4 days. There is no changing of the narrative. What are you talking about? Whoops, wrong message. I'm sorry, AC. It is this guy who's the troll. You're the troll. So which narrative has changed? Celtics versus Lakers ever since 12 months ago. Lakers have been winning the championship since 12 months ago. Lakers have been winning the championship ever since they started 2-7. It's still Lakers win championship when they start 2-7. It's still Lakers win championship when they were 2-9. What y'all talking about on the crack? We be talking championship all year long. We be talking championship with or without Russell Westbrook. Y'all be crying after February 26th. You've been saying it's over. But old Tina Barnes don't win the championship. That's what we've been talking over here. Y'all ain't no nothing. You have to be tough and you have to learn because there ain't no room for any criticism. Adam Silver knows the script. No one here can be God. The only thing that matters is they Lakers win the championship over the Boston Celtics. Tell me your answer. And tell me your answer. Come on. What's script say? You got script say. Come out here and put them in there. You ain't got no room for criticism. You ain't got no room for criticism. Hey, I nailed the World Cup. I nailed the Super Bowl. Boom. Got that. We called it this moment right here. They Lakers win their championship all season long. Now we ain't need no nothing with Russell Westbrook. It don't matter. We the best team ever. We win with or without y'all. We the best team without any set of players. That's what we talking because he the kid. He win with anyone. He win with anyone. With anyone. He win with anyone. Come on. I be talking all the time. I don't know if you're new over here. What do you mean we all know nothing? We know more than the masses. We know more than the brainwashed puppets out there, the puppets of the media who are completely brainwashed by the psychological operation of ESPN. These guys, they go keep up on it. We know nothing again. No. They Warriors beat the Kings because of the experience, right there, experience. They got to beat the Sacramento Kings. Because it always ends against the Kings. It ends against goalkeeper LeBron James. It all ends against the King. And that's how it is. Goalkeeper LeBron James is the greatest player ever to play in the history of the NBA. He shall be number 8. We shall have more playing time for the big three. They go LeBron, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell. The 11th game together can be the first game of the playoffs. Goalkeeper LeBron James will be the next number 8 to win in the postseason. He is up against the fake MVP Joker. They call him Joker because he is a joke MVP. He's not the top MVP. The MVP of the league is goalkeeper LeBron James. Goalkeeper LeBron is not on the court. This team is not in the playoffs. Goalkeeper LeBron is the MVP. But he didn't play every game. All that, so goalkeeper LeBron can't win MVP. Well, y'all know goalkeeper LeBron is the MVP. It ain't happening. Lakers and they playing. Lakers and they playing. It ain't happening no more. 42 wins in the season. Goalkeeper LeBron James gets their job done right here. Goat King LeBron James, is he to play as a loser Phoenix Suns? He needs a humiliation ritual because he is Jesus Christ. He has been spat on. They have thrown twigs. They have thrown rocks on Goat King LeBron James. Goat King LeBron is bloodied and tortured, but Goat King LeBron is still going strong. He follows symbology of Jesus Christ. Need to get ready for revelation in the coming prophecy of the Christ. To make believers out of non-believers in the most biblical fashion. The beasts, the warriors must go down. There's only one guy who can handle the warriors. Goat King LeBron James. He will beat the warriors. He will dethrone the fake kings. The real kings must be crowned. Goat King LeBron James must win. Goat King LeBron must take his place as the real king of the Western Conference. Goat King LeBron James. You don't need to play against a loser Phoenix Sun. I say rest Goat King LeBron against a loser Phoenix Sun. But it's all up to the higher powers. That be if Goat LeBron is allowed to play. I think it's better if Goat LeBron plays, Goat King LeBron plays, and the Lakers lose to the Suns, and the loser haters are ready to spread hubris. Because that's what Goat King LeBron loser haters are the master of doing. It's spreading hubris. The hubris around. They ain't knowing nothing about no championship, right? We always running it out. Let they do they talking. Ain't out of no more. I don't want no succeed. I want more playing time for the big three. The more playing time, the better. Catch up from the injuries. We need to play in the playing. We need to play in the playing. We need all the time we can get. This time can only be used to stay fresh and not stale from not picking up a basketball in live action in 6-7 days. This can only help Goat King LeBron and company. These guys are all ready to go on to the next game. We ain't mattering how we feeling or anything of that nature. Goat King LeBron James and company are ready to get the ball going right here. They will be ready for this. Goat LeBron is ready for this. They call this guy Goat LeBron because he is the GOAT. He is the greatest player that I've ever witnessed in the world. We need to brainwash and bamboozle the masses. We need to work the mind control going in overtime. Make they ain't no tomorrow. It is time to brainwash the masses. They need to undergo serious black magic. The GOAT thou shalt be doubted. Goat King LeBron James is ready to get the ball going. He is the GOAT. He is ready to make believers out of non-believers. His name is Goat King LeBron James. Everybody must be ready to crown the Suns against the Lakers. Everybody must be ready for that. Goat King LeBron is the GOAT. He will be ready for this. Goat LeBron will be ready. He will be ready. This guy is the greatest player ever. 26-26 to end the year against the West. That is a perfect record sequence. A perfect sequence of wins and losses. Goat LeBron and company. It all works out just fine. It's the greatest underdog story. It's Ruby the number 6 and the number 6. And it's 59 and 60. It's 59 and 60. It's 59 wins without the playing. So there we hit it on the 59. Still hitting it on the 59, right? Yeah, that's what the 43 is all about right there. That's what they're all about right there. But something tells me it's 50 entering San Francisco against the Warriors. The Clippers game was rigged. Tomorrow night is rigged. These have been some very rigged games against the Lakers all season long. They've all been rigged games. So what difference does it make? We are still a top team. It don't matter where we finish. Time to crown the king right here. He is ready.